I'm gonna keep it so 100, bro. I think everybody who has a bone for content, sense of creativity, should start a YouTube channel. I feel like nowadays, going to college and earning a degree, it's worth it if you in the right major. But for a lot of people who not majoring in something in medicine, law, engineering, it's like it's almost like a dead end. It's plenty of people out here who have degrees in majors that they studied in school, probably like 10, 15 years ago, maybe even less than that, that are working 9 to 5s that they never really wanted to work because it's hard to find a job in a career field that they went to school 4+ years for. Now, in no way is this video trying to deter anybody who wants to go to college to not go to college, no. But rather, this video is kind of just to give you a new perspective on how Gen Z or Gen Alpha, or pretty much a lot of people nowadays who have creative minds, are making money, and that being content. If I could give somebody who was coming out of college, who was graduating college, some advice about an avenue they want to take in life, and they were very creative and they like being in front of the camera and not afraid to be themselves, I would tell them to make a YouTube channel. And I would even dare them to make a channel, something like this, a Yap channel, for them to start and get their bearings with. Because even if they don't make a vlog channel, gaming channel, or like some overly famous, known type of channel or niche, you get what I'm trying to say. By having a channel like this, they can build their content muscle, they can become consistent, they'll learn to become consistent, they could feel comfortable talking in front of a camera, and they can learn how to script and organize their ideas, and it can also help with their speech. Since I started this channel, I have saw a slight improvement in how I articulate myself. I notice things on camera that I do that I don't like. I change them, practice them, and that inadvertently helps me improve as a person. There are a lot of people out here who aren't even famous, who don't even have a massive following or even a decently big following on YouTube, but are still getting paid really good money for simply making content, whether it's on YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, any type of social media. Getting monetized on multiple social media platforms, or even just one social media platform, you don't have to have 100K subs. You don't have to have 100K followers or 1 million subscribers. You could literally get monetized, have like 50K followers, and be able to pay your bills and still live life way more comfortably than you were working a 9 to 5. And a lot of college students are really, honestly broke. We all know this. We in college, we over here racking up debt, paying for tuition, signing off on student loans, working our butts off for scholarships to try and pay for school. And yet there are people who are in college, who are making content, who getting paid every month, and they're sitting there questioning themselves, why am I at college trying to get a degree to hopefully start getting a job after 4+ years, making probably what, 60 to 70K a year, depending on what major you are. And when they rack up the money they've been making over content for the past year, they're making more than what a third year in their career field would be making in 6 years from now. I'm not saying college is outdated. I'm not saying the whole dream of go to school, go to college, get a good job. And I'm not really saying it's impossible, but it is outdated. I don't want to contradict myself, but it is outdated, kind of. The year is 2026. So many more people are making money off of social media. The world is moving to a very, very dystopian digital era. And it just makes more sense, when you really sit there and do your research and see and weigh your possibilities, that content creation is really paving the way for a lot of people to live the new American dream. Everybody wants to have a nice house, nice car, steady job that they actually like to go to and live their life. But nowadays, very few jobs can fulfill that for you, and very few jobs could even pay you enough to even begin to start living that way. A lot of people are being pushed towards entrepreneurship simply because the economy is so bad. And content creation has given us a new way to become our own bosses, which is also making us more responsible for our actions and what we're doing and time management. But most importantly, it's making us take control of our own lives by paying us and allowing us to be creative while doing it. I feel like it's hard to not enjoy being a content creator if you're actually making content around something you're passionate about, which I feel like most people should be doing. I understand that some people are doing YouTube automation and AI channels and faceless channels and working at like it's a job. I don't know if they derive joy from it, and I don't really dip my hands to that field. But if they do it, if they like doing it, if it's easy for them, and if it's making them a lot of money, which I know a lot of people are making a lot of money from, let them be them. Another reason why I feel like people should really start becoming content creators, especially out of high school, is there's little to no investment to becoming one. I mean, I'm recording off of my iPhone right now. I got a DJI microphone that's like $50 at Best Buy. Cool. But compared to the thousands and tens of thousands, even possibly hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt that the average college student puts towards a degree for 4+ years, content is a very, very, very low investment field to get into. And with enough dedication and consistency and passion, it's a really high ROI investment. It has a high ROI and low investment. Like, from a business perspective, for all my business majors or anybody that just understands business, from a business perspective, content creation is like low-key a cheat code nowadays. Not to mention, we're the current in my generation, Gen Z, we are the generation to grow up young in an era where content creation is paying people livable wages. I genuinely feel like this shit is a cheat code, gang. Like, I'm not even trying to troll right now. There are people out here who, after 1 year of staying consistent and being dedicated to their content, they went from being broke with a lot of dead-end plans and dead-end jobs to having a lot more than what they thought they could even have within a year. In 2 or 3 years, I'm talking about, there's plenty of testimonies on the internet with content creators, even the top 1% of content creators, who went from being broke to a millionaire in like 2-3 years, sometimes even less than that. And all they're doing is putting up that camera, coming up with some ideas for a video to entertain people, or even do videos like this. Next thing you know, they went from being broke to being wealthy. And then they're able to branch their money off into other investments, properties, and whatever else they stack their money with. Now take what I just said and compare it to the average American who went through 4 to 5 years in college, broke, struggling, and having to go to class early in the morning, study, work their butts off. Like, the work compared to college, the work that has to be done in college and the work that has to be done with content, sometimes it can be completely different. Two sides of, like, day and night. I'm not saying content creation is easy, and it's not. I'm not saying content creation is easy and doesn't require much work, because it definitely does. But take structuring a video, recording a video, editing a video, posting it, doing that every day or as consistent as you can, depending on what type of content you make, versus 4 to 5 years of studying in a degree like law, medicine, engineering. I'm taking the content route every single time. At least when it comes down to me working and grinding, I'm enjoying it. Not every day you're gonna enjoy studying, and most people don't even enjoy studying. You could love engineering, you could love medicine, you could love law, but a lot of people don't like to study for it. You know what I'm saying? That prep work and that time you got to put into that degree, it gets to a point. You get burnt out, you hate it. Sometimes you even think about, should I drop out of college? Content, you go at your own pace. It's like entrepreneurship, Just because you can make your own schedule doesn't always mean that it's going to be sweet. Yeah, you still got to be consistent. You still got to provide that quality and that value that you put out, but you're not on nobody else's time but yourself, which also means you got to be liable for your own, responsibilities. But as long as you can get that down, you good. You on your own time. You ain't on nobody else's schedule. You ain't got no boss. You ain't got nobody hawking you down for no quota. Like, in my eyes, it's low-key sweet compared to that. Content is low-key sweet compared to all that. So all in all, for my message to all these people, to all the young audience watching this video, if you're still in high school, I know your parents probably telling you, man, go to college, do your thing. I'm not saying don't do it. If that's what you want to do, if you want to strive to achieve something in college, go for it. I'm a college student myself. But I also want to just tell you and let you know that keep your mind open for content creation if that's what you feel like you can do or you want to do. If you had an idea or even a glimpse of an idea that, hey, one day I might be a content creator. I'm kind of interested in this field. I might want to try it out. Please, bro, I'm telling you, try it out. You get to experience a new level of freedom, a new level of creativity that you don't really get much else in this world. It might seem scary at first, but after you take that first step, bro, I guarantee you, you're gonna get used to it pretty quickly. This is your space, your channel. You do what you want with it. You have your fun with it. And over time, when you stay consistent, it's gonna pay you. The people that laugh at you and question you and talk about why are you doing this, those gonna be the same people asking for handouts when you finally make it. And if you stay consistent, bro, I promise you, from freshman year to your senior year of college, probably during your sophomore, junior year, you gonna be balling, bro. You probably gonna be one of them niggas on camp where you driving into your dream car, people wondering where you got that money from. Whole time you just stay consistent with content creation because you saw it as an avenue, like me, that my generation is taking advantage of because it's just that much of a high ROI. You know, content is a business as well. It can be turned into a business. You are the brand. You are the brand. You are the business. You are the moneymaker. And you can have fun doing it. Think about that. You're mixing passion with purpose. You love making the content you make, and you're focused on it and grinding, and it's paying you. That's all I gotta say, man. Keep your mind open. Don't get sucked into the traditional idea that college is the only way to succeed in life, because it's not. And it's hella people on the internet telling you the same thing. So it's not your first time hearing it here. You know what I'm saying? Just keep your mind open. Explore the possibilities. Understand that it's 2026. Every day that passes by is a new day. And not everything that people tell you is set in stone. You know, life is full of opportunities. Life is full of new pathways. You just got to be able to open your mind to explore it. But with that being said, I'm gonna get up with y'all boys. If y'all enjoyed the video, if y'all learned anything from this video, put a number 5 down in the comment section, and I'm gonna see you on the next upload.